This is a how-to on checking your intercooler on in this case, a Trafic DCI 100, but it's the same for a Vivaro. So just wanted to check that the intercooler didn't have any leaks. Original intercooler, taken out of the van, no oil signs on the outside of the intercooler, obviously a film on the inside. So I really wanted to check this, just in case anything was leaking, because I've got a little bit of a black smoke problem, which I've always seem to have had at different levels. Anyway, so with the minimum amount of kit available, I've got a mountain bike inner tube, stretch it, cut it on the furthest point so it's in half from the valve, and then stretch that over each end of the intercooler, and then just use a foot pump. I didn't want to use a compressor, so I just used a foot pump, and also the foot pump wasn't given that great a reading. But what I did was put the tie wraps on, 2 of them, because the first time I did it, the thing blew off. So you can see this one's pumped up a bit. I've already done this test, but I thought I'd just go back over it and do a video on it. So yeah, bit of a foot pump session, pumping it up to the kind of pressure of, I don't know, what is it, 13 psi. I think it's about that. Anyway, yeah, so the idea is you pump it full of air and you submerge it in water. So there's a tray that was full of water. Also tried it in an old baby bath as well, and then obviously if you've got air bubbles coming out, you know that there's a leak. So it is a good test, really. I checked all the piping on the van, that looks okay, but this was just a simple intercooler pressure check. The other way of doing it is get some wash and wax shampoo, mix it up with some water, and just brush it on with like either a paintbrush or, better still, a kind of like car washing brush, just to kind of agitate it and get it foamy. And then obviously you'll see the air bubbles coming out if there are any leaks. But ultimately I thought the water dip test was probably the best. And then obviously once you've done all your testing, this actual intercooler was fine. So taking the pipes off, I just made sure there was no water inside, and then went about putting it all back together in the van. So yeah, the only tube that I used is a mountain bike one, so there it is. So yeah, I just stretched it from the valve and then cut it roughly central, and that was it. Yeah, brilliant stuff. So that's one to remember for future testing. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to rate, subscribe. Any questions, just fire them across and I'll respond. Alright then, bye.
He wanted the side flip and back flip. He wouldn't want to slide it. He's showing his hands now. It's really, really funny. Hello, funny man. Can you see how funny it is? It is so hilarious. Look, it's like Spider-Man doing back flips and front flips. See? He's unstickable. See? He does 4-leg crouch. See?